Alright, I'm going to start by telling you that this is the tutorial for the base of the box. If you want the tutorial for the lead, you can find the link in the description. In the description. So, now, let's start by folding in half and then unfold it and folding in half again like this. So we're going to unfold first, first of all, and we're going to take this side of the paper and put it over here, so in the center, like this. We're going to make a door base, if you know what I mean. So turn the model over and do the same thing on the other side. And now the paper is divided by 4 parts, as you can see. Unfold everything. So now let's take the paper like this. So with these lines vertical. Let's take this edge, and we're going to take this edge and put it along this line, this very first fold that we find. So this edge is over here, and we're going to make a fold like this. So what I'm talking about is to take the paper and push it upwards until this side reaches the central fold. Now that you have all you need to fold, you can crease the paper. Next step, turn the paper over and let's take the paper like this. So this side, this fold is on our left, our bottom left, and we're going to take the paper and we're going to fold it upwards like this, and we're going to fold it just when this edge is over here. So we're going to use this edge to realize where to fold the paper. So as you can see, the paper is folded like this, so the edge is on the limit of the paper. Now unfold everything. Once you've done that, unfold everything. And as you can see now, we have 2 sides from the folds. We gained 2 sides. One side with 4 rectangulars, 4 bigger rectangulars, and the other side, the side that I'm holding in on my right, is formed by 4 rectangulars that are smaller than the other ones. So let's take the smaller ones and we're going to make some creases along the diagonals of all 4 rectangulars. So what I'm trying to say is to make folds like this. So we're going to fold diagonally like this. We're going to fold to make a diagonal along every single rectangular that is on the right. So as you can see, we have our rectangular, and here there is the diagonal fold. Now you have to be very precise, and you have to do that on all 4 rectangulars, as I said like 3 times already. But yeah, you have to be really precise to do this fold, to make these folds, because the origami will be much nicer, very nice. Will be nicer, will be more beautiful, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm talking about, sorry. So once you've done that on all 4 rectangulars, as you can see. Now we take this side of the paper, the side with the bigger rectangulars, and we're going to fold it in half. So let's take this side and put it along this side, like this. Alright, once you've done that, you gotta take this side of the paper and hold it like this, so with this side against us. And we're going to take the first square over here that is not really a square, and we're going to fold it like this. So we're going to take this edge and put it along this line here. So we're going to fold it like this. And at this point you don't have to be precise anymore. I mean, you have to precise in any origami, but not like before. So let's take this triangle and fold it underneath this pocket, because it's much comfortable for the origami. Now let's take the paper and turn it 180 degrees like this. So this side is now upwards, and we have the fold over here in top left. And we're going to take this edge and put it on this side here, on this edge here, over here. And as you can see, as I'm doing it, this line is in the same position as the diagonal fold underneath that. That's that side of the paper. So you can see that you're folding correctly. The two lines are in the same position. So now let's take this line here. Let's use our finger to see all the line here, and as you can see here, the paper squished itself. Let's just crease the paper from here to here, but let's not crease this side. Alright, now I'm gonna take the paper like this, so I'm gonna turn it 90 degrees clockwise. And I'm going to take this fold here that I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to fold it on my right, like this. And as you can see now, this is there is a floating part over here that needs to be squished. So let's squish it like this. Let's take this side of the paper and push it down like this, so this line is in the same position of this line. And as you can see, we have a big square here and a triangle that is not going to squish itself. To crease. So now you have to crease it like this, and we have this very confusing stuff going over here. So the next step to do is take all this side of the paper, so everything from here, and pull it up like this. And we're going to take this side here, so this big triangle, and put it on the ground like this. But not the square. The square is going to float in the air. Now let's take this part here and push it to the ground too. And as you can see now, we have this side that is not touching the ground. Now the last things you want to do are to first take the very first diagonal crease we have on the left and fold it back. And now, as you can see, now we have three vertical folds over here. 1, 2, 3. Let's take the central one and let's fold that. And as you can see, as you do that, this diagonal fold on the right will crease itself as a valley fold. So let's let it do that by itself. And now take this side of the paper, so this edge, this mountain fold, and fold it on the right like this. So this is a mountain fold, this is a valley fold. Let's take all the two folds and fold them on the right like this. Now you have to do the same step once again, and you have to do that on this side here. So the mountain fold will be here and the valley fold will be here. So I'm going to do that, but as you can see now the paper is going to fold itself, so you just have to take this side of the paper and push it upwards like this, and everything is gonna be fine. Alright, and now one module is done. Wait, because some folds are not precise, as I mentioned. Right, and now one module is done. So let's take another module. Let's make another module, and let's fold them. So now that, as you may get by the intro, this origami is doable also by only one sheet of paper, but it's much easier like this. So I'm going to show you like this because you know, when people don't understand the tutorials, they're going to get mad with the tutorialist and not with the thing that they are learning, that it's pretty hard. So I'm going to show you like this, and yeah, let's assemble them. Let's take this side of the paper, this big side here, and fold it in half here. So let's take this edge and put it over here where the angle forms. Like this. And do the same thing on the other one, but you know, I already done it. And let's take the two pieces and let's take the right one. And as you can see here, we have this big triangle that is also a pocket. You need to take the other piece and tuck this part here, so this big square, underneath the pocket on the right. So let's take the bottom part and push it on the other bottom part, and then we're going to assemble them by tuck the square underneath the pocket like this. And we're going to do the same thing as well on the other side, so don't push it all the way in. So let's turn the model and let's take this side, and as you can see, I'm taking the bottom part from the left, and I am taking it and I'm pushing on the other bottom part. So now we're going to take this square and tuck it underneath the pocket, and once you've done that, you can push all the way in everything. But now you can see there are two flaps here. We're going to tuck the two flaps underneath this pocket So we're going to take this pocket and open it, and we're going to open the pocket a lot, so like this. And then you have to take this flap and tuck it underneath it. Once you've done that, you can squish the paper again, and everything is going to be fine because we don't have the flap anymore here. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And as you can see, maybe you didn't understand the first time, I'm going to show you again. Take the big flap here and open that wide, very, very wide. Now you can tuck this flap underneath the paper. And once you've done that, you can close this flap again. And as you can see now, we have the bottom, the base of our hexagonal box completely done. And if you want to make the lid, I'll just leave the description of in the description the link of the tutorial for the lid. And so thanks for watching, and see you next time.